Hi, my name is Frances Hitzke, and this is my critical reflection of my experience with Through the Screen, a collaborative mural. My reflection will focus on three main points. The first is respect for others, inclusive, non-critical attitudes and approaches. The second is the importance of a project manager, production schedules, and expectations. And the third is managing expectations, compromise, flexibility, and enjoying the process. During the iterative process of this project, I initially experienced a profound sense of isolation within the group. As I was the only non queer member, I struggled with uncertainty about how to approach the understanding of queerness in an artistic sense, given that it's not my own personal experience. My designs consistently received critical feedback, and I perceived that my contributions were undervalued by other team members due to my non queer identity. And this was a very challenging experience for me. It prompted me to scrutinize my own actions to understand why my intentions were not well received. Upon reflection, I realized that my knowledge of the history of discrimination against queer people was limited. So I sought a deeper understanding of the effects of the discrimination on both individuals and the community. Not only do they suffer an elevated risk of emotional distress, they have to deal with having a stigmatized identity overall. The research prompted me to reflect on times in my own life where I felt misunderstood, rejected, isolated, and discounted, and it fostered empathy within me for the community. I began to engage with my team members and ask them about their personal experiences being queer and what it means to them. And the personal bonds that I formed during this project really underscore the triumphs of the queer community and their persistent fight for equality. So, the scale of this project became evident to me during the practical application of the mural. Prior to this moment, it felt largely theoretical. The installation process revealed several issues that provided points of critical reflection for myself regarding improvements for future endeavours. I think it would be beneficial in future to appoint an assistant project manager within the team. This role could be filled by voting or by a volunteer. Implementing a detailed production schedule would also greatly benefit projects of this nature. This schedule would allow the team to outline the installation process before production begins, and this facilitates forward thinking and troubleshooting ahead of time. And reflecting on the mural production in this instance, several time consuming oversights could have been mitigated with better planning. Some that I note are marking the mural up prior to the scaffolding being erected, providing the background colour of the mural to the painters to save the artist time, and perhaps allocating tiers or sections of the walls to save time climbing scaffolding. I think that despite the setbacks we did face, the team did work cohesively and divided shifts according to availability. But in future, providing an estimated timeline for installation at the beginning of the semester would allow students to arrange their work schedules, childcare responsibilities, and other assessments around such a large project. The most significant challenge I encountered in this project was managing my expectations of others in relation to myself. I am a natural leader, but I am also a perfectionist, and I tend to be critical when other people fail to meet my high expectations. My level of motivation typically leads me to take on more responsibilities to ensure the quality of the final product. And this tendency results in feelings of overburden for me, and I perceive that other group members rely on me to compensate for their lack of initiative. And this leads to resentment on my part. I resolved that my perfectionism in this instance had placed me in this position. And so rather than communicating this with my team members, I persisted in completing the tasks at hand. In response to this experience, I sought to understand more about my cognitive style and the drawbacks in collaborative environments for myself and for my team. The critical lens of which I view myself means that I am rarely satisfied with my own accomplishments, let alone a group accomplishment. And this attitude derives me of the joy that I seek in participating in this sort of work. In future, I think it is crucial that I engage in early and open discussion about expectations within the group. But overall, this reflection has really underscored the importance of respectful attitudes and approaches, communication within the team, role definition, and a balance of distribution of tasks to make sure that it's fair. And I hope that in future that this reflection will enhance both my individual experience and the experience of the group in collaborative endeavours. Thank you.